Hey guys, this is Typhorus Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Link versus Cloud. Well, this has been I think everyone knew this rematch was gonna happen eventually, simply because, yeah, Link versus Cloud was, like, one of their most popular Season 1 Death Battles, and so much has happened since then, and, like, new research comes out, and, like, to this day, they still say the original Link versus Cloud was one of the hardest researched battles they've ever discussed, they've ever done. So, yeah, but as for me, in my heart of hearts, I hope Link is gonna win. I hope Link is gonna win. Like, that's who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Link. But in my heart of hearts, I know he's not gonna win. But yeah, simply because, yeah, like, their RPGs can get really just insane a lot of the time, and Final Fantasy is, like, no exception. And, like, yeah, with Cloud, it's, yeah, I mean, they're compositing, like, literally every Link in all of his arsenal, so, which I think is just a bit overkill for just about almost anyone. But, yeah, like, to me, it seems like Link has just so much versatility that he can just probably just overwhelm Cloud with that alone, but, like, yeah, but yeah, maybe Cloud just has way too much power, like, he could just, like, knock away literally anything Link throws at him. But, you know what, whatever, let's just jump right into it, and, also, ow, sorry, alright, yeah, let's just jump right into it in 3, 2, 1, play. This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Omen. Okay. I think I man, I really need to learn my lesson and, like, actually maybe like start my prediction like after I start the video, because I gotta talk through this ad somehow. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Make sure you have the Omen Gaming Hub installed, then get the
what do I say? I mean, but yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be like the last episode before they break for the summer, and then it'll come back, and who knows what they'll do then. So, yeah.
Link, the courageous and determined hero of Hyrule.
Cloud Stripe, sword-swinging, spiky-haired Sephiroth Slayer.
Each are powerful warriors in their own right, but in a fight to the death, which one will win?
He's whiz
Am I excluded? Okay.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the land of Hyrule,
oh yeah, I did see the preview. I'm so happy they gave Link his motorcycle for Mario Kart.
He fought for his people until his dying breath. Moreover, he was chosen to be reincarnated through time to continue defending against evil. This hero's name was Link.
Since Link's spirit had been reborn over and over, technically
Just like
that
Pots
means
Chickens
most
Phillips
Links are
CDI.
kinda the same guy.
Nice.
Link to the past. Which is probably why he's so skilled with tons of different weapons, like his Hylian shield, and of course, the Master Sword.
The Master Sword is no ordinary blade. Infused with sacred energy, it is evil's bane incarnate, capable of destroying magical barriers, dispelling curses, and slaying immortal monsters.
But nothing's more badass than its laser beams and skyward strike. He can even charge it with lightning. You like that, like?
Link's carried hammers, clubs, spears, even boomerangs, and his talent with a bow is second to none. He has fire, ice, and shock arrows, and his light arrows possess holy magic. But the ancient arrows instantly consign foes to oblivion, appearing to either transport them to another dimension or crush them into nothingness.
These souped-up weapons have come in handy. Link's had his fair share of tussles defending the world from foes like Ganon, Vati, and Majora.
Link has survived rolling through lava, and while wearing the Golden Gauntlet or Titan's Mitts, been strong enough to lift stone weighing well over 10,000 tons.
And the Force Sword lets him split up into copies of himself. Talk about multitasking.
With the Ocarina of Time, Link can summon storms, teleport across the land, and even travel through time with song.
But some of that doesn't
Time,
hold
huh?
candle to the sheet
Thanks
of
for the
Blink.
tip.
That
I'm
can
sorry.
separate
I had to do it.
Move objects magnetically and totally stop time for things. And he can summon his Master Cycle Zero.
Motorcycles are
Well,
well and good.
motorcycle,
but the
and
sail
that's
cloth
also
is
from Breath of the
certainly a more
Wild, but
elegant way
okay.
to move around.
So he's got a lot of cool stuff, but sometimes he's got to get sneaky about it. While he may be tough, Link can't always win fights with brute force.
His claw shots are perfect for maneuvering around the environment, and his magic cape can turn him invisible.
I can think of a lot of ways that would come in handy.
Well, let's see. Dummy. Dummy.
Ha, got ya.
You know, Link's weapons are very effective against sassy robots.
Ooh, you can't see me coming now, can ya? Ha! Hey, why didn't you get hit?
Right, the magic cape also turns Link intangible.
Huh. Guess there's no punch line. Anyway, did you
Okay.
know Link's fast enough to roll away from Beamos lasers? Which are actual light beams. They burn things, move in a straight line, and the guide says they're lasers, so... there.
As you can see, Link can dodge this laser at the moment it's fired. Given the distance between the two and the time frame, he would have to be moving 2 feet in just under 2 billionths of a second. About a tenth the speed of light.
Now that's a reason to say, excuse me, princess. Because if he didn't, no one would get out of the way in time.
But one item Link has isn't simply a mere vehicle to increase his speed or strength. The Triforce of Courage, a holy relic that offers mystic power to its bearer,
Standard part of his
including
arsenal.
protection
Huh,
from
okay.
transmutation.
He's got some other spells too, like for shielding and healing, and his fairy spell lets him literally just turn into a fairy. Oh, look at him. It's all tiny and he can fly around. Get the fly swatter.
Link's also been granted magic by great fairies and spirits of past Hylian champions. Mipha's Grace can even revive him to full health after death.
And if all this wasn't enough for him to just trash his opponents, Link's known to carry around a snack or two to help him out.
While he usually has a limited supply of magical energy, a single bottle of Chateau Romani gives him unlimited magic for 3 whole days.
Oh, wow.
Compared to his mask.
These masks not only change his physical form, but give
Okay,
him unique
now,
abilities.
oh boy, the
How his
masks.
Goron mask increases his strength.
He can even roll so fast he catches fire. But the fierce deity mask is the best. It basically transforms him into a dark god, 10 feet tall and 100% terrifying, with infinite strength and the impossible helix sword.
Fierce deity Link could easily overpower Majora, who pulled the moon into the planet with enough force to destroy a continent and cause planet-wide destruction.
Well, sounds like he's got everything he needs to defend Hyrule. I mean, if you're chosen by a goddess, you gotta do what she says, right?
Yeah,
More
fair enough.
clad in green committed to the cause, Hyrule can breathe easy knowing it's defended by such a worthy champion.
Ah, such an epic shot. Nice. Alright. Well,
On the planet Gaia, run by the Shinra conglomerate, one
Here we
young
go.
man wanted to be a strong protector of others.
Link's a
Like
lot
his
stronger
hero,
than I actually give
Sephiroth,
him credit for.
the elite member
So,
of Soldier. This was Cloud Strife.
The troops of Soldier are awesome. They get badass paramilitary weapons and get to cast magic from materia.
Materia is a byproduct of the life stream, an energy source that runs through the world.
Green materia casts offensive spells, blue's for supportive spells, and yellow has commands. But red's the most powerful, because they can summon giant monsters. No wonder Cloud wanted to be a part of Soldier so bad. I'd want to too if I could have a giant dragon god as a pet.
This is Bahamut Fury, among the most powerful summons in Final Fantasy history. Capable of annihilating a moon, a feat worth over 140 exatons of TNT.
Which Cloud totally survived after he made it into the Soldier program without any problems whatsoever. Nope, none at all. Is this too much foreshadowing?
Cloud's time as a soldier mercenary was, well, it never happened.
yeah, it's
Despite his
fake.
own
It's all
memories
fake.
and Otherwise, Cloud actually failed to join the program at all.
Alright, bear with me here. See, Cloud had a friend, a first-class soldier named Zack Fair. They went through a bunch of wacky adventures together, then got kidnapped by some weird cultists who injected them with alien DNA and Mako energy that supercharged them.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
Time and time again, Zack came to Cloud's rescue. Until one day, a rescue would be his final act.
But before he fell, he gifted Cloud his big old Buster Sword. Hey, what's a sword between bros? especially when Zack had been there for Cloud so much in the past.
Like how Zack was the one who helped Cloud adjust to the fact that he had never become a member of Soldier.
Or how Cloud hadn't been the one who took the moon exploding either. That was Zack all along.
Cloud's own history had affected him so much that he unintentionally took Zack's as his own.
Jeez, sounds like he needs to do some heavy self-reflection.
Cloud struggled with confidence ever since he was rejected from the Soldier program. That, combined with the trauma from being kidnapped, experimented on, and watching his best friend die, fractured his sense of self.
You know, Cloud not being who he said he was reminds me of someone, Wiz.
What are you talking about?
You know, like how you faked your identity to avoid paying all those student loans and Homeland Security is still looking for you.
Hey, did you know, despite how the game works, Cloud can use materia without a weapon? Isn't that neat? Anyway, realizing his memories were faulty sparked Cloud's journey of self-repair. Though he had failed to become part of Soldier, he probably shouldn't have, because he's been in many fights just as, if not more impressive than those of Zack's resume.
Remember that awesome dragon? He beat him! Bahamut's super strong, but also fast enough to fly between planets in seconds. Hell, Cloud can even fly too!
I guess. More like he's able to jump hundreds of yards up and hang in the
He
sky
jump good.
and
There we go.
lunge around. Yeah, it's basically flight.
He can also use spirit energy for super attacks.
Not flight,
Limit
jump
breaks,
good.
like the classic Omni Slash.
He's also worn several different types of gear over the years, but the one he's consistently kept is a certain ribbon which defends him from the majority of status effects, excluding time manipulation.
He's dodged bullets, lasers, and electric attacks. He's casually sliced buildings in half, can cast literal nuclear explosions with his flare materia, and he even beat that handsome devil Sephiroth. I don't know how Sephi survived being impaled by a sword that's literally wider than he is, but
Yeah,
got to kick his ass
he's
multiple
weird.
times.
Even coming face to face with Sephiroth's ultimate attack, Supernova.
Along the way, Cloud also destroyed Shinra. That's one way to get back at the folks who refused to hire you. Oh, and he got an even cooler sword, too. Get rid of that sentimental Buster sword, Buster, because the Fusion Sword isn't here to play.
With the Fusion Sword came a new version of Cloud. One who'd worked hard to resolve his personal issues and overcame any foe, mental or physical, in his way.
So all that, on top of beating Sephiroth 3 whole times, proves Cloud puts up one hell of a fight.
Despite Cloud's frustrating start as a young man with unattainable dreams, he grew up to become far more than he could have imagined.
After saving the world more than once, Cloud Strife deserves the hype.
Stay where you belong. In my memories.
All right, the combatant
Why did he
starts,
sound
and
so
we've run the gamut
bored?
through all possibilities.
But first, if you want to last as long in bed as Link and Cloud do fighting gods, check out Blue Chew.
This episode
Okay,
of
yeah,
Brought to you by Blue Chew.
Guys,
Considering
it's
they,
been one heck of a year, to the
they
point
gave
where it all
actual
feels more like
calculations for
12
Cloud
years.
stuff,
Yeah,
for
it's
Cloud
really
stuff,
making me
but
feel my
at
age
the same
more than I was
time,
too, but it's time to snap out
that
of it.
stuff seems way more
Blue Chew
impressive than what
comes in.
Link has
Blue
been able to
Chew is a
do.
unique online service
Yeah, I
that
mean,
delivers
at
the
least,
same active
you know,
ingredients as Viagra and Cialis,
scale
but in
to at
chewable
least, simply
form
because,
and
you
at a
know,
fraction of the
the
cost.
whole
Blue Chew is an
Majora
online
bringing
prescription
down
service,
the
which
moon
means no
thing
visits to
versus
doctor's offices,
someone who
no
actually,
awkward
like, a
conversations,
being
and
that
no
actually
waiting in line at
destroyed the
pharmacy.
moon.
Just a discreet package at your door.
So,
It's
yeah,
also cheaper than going to a pharmacy because Blue Chew's tablets are
Huh.
made in the USA.
Yeah, it's
They prepare
just-
and ship direct.
Just
As
sign
much
up
as
at
I really, really
BlueChew.com,
want Link to
consult
win,
with
and
one
I
of their
pray
licensed
that he
medical providers
wins,
to find out the
simply
right
because I
stuff and
prefer
ingredients,
Link, and
and once
I
you're
mean, I
approved,
prefer
the
Legend of
Blue
Zelda
Chew
as a
within
series.
days.
And we've got a special deal for our audience.
Yeah,
Try Blue Chew
it's-
free when you use our promo code
Yeah, if
BATTLE.
Cloud
Check
wins,
out
I'm not going to be
Just pay
surprised in the
$5
slightest.
That's BlueChew.com.
So,
promo
yeah,
code
just like-
battle to receive your first month free. And thanks Blue Chew for sponsoring this show.
Okay,
Right now,
it's time for a death battle! Okay, let's do this. They did the thing.
Oh, great.
I'm sad they didn't get Final Fantasy Mission Abridged Cloud to do it, but whatever. I guess this works too. Alright. Okay, I believe this is where the preview ended, so Ouch. Okay. Oh wait, this is where the preview ended, I think.
Excuse me?
Protecting the pots. Okay. Nice. They did the same thing. Yep, 4 links now. Oh boy. Nice. Nice. Oh boy.
Oh, no, you don't.
He played the Song of Storms. Nice. Oh, to, like Skyward Strike, you know, that whole lightning thing. Ouch.
Now it's your chance.
Oh, fierce deity Link.
Let's mosey, asshole.
Oh boy. Omni Slash. Yeah, there we go.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, guess Link thought it was time to split. Too soon? Yeah.
Link had an incredibly versatile arsenal available to him, given the abilities he had from his various weapons and masks.
And with stuff like the Sheikah Slate and Ocarina, the guy had so much to throw at Cloud that he could have easily gotten overwhelmed.
Even with
Yeah.
that against him, Cloud
There we
can
go.
match much of Link's arsenal with both his materia and superhuman ability. Link may have won a few fights with his time stop, but so would Cloud. For our purposes of determining who would win the most often, these essentially cancel each other out.
Link's Master Sword and Triforce of Courage helped him counter some of Cloud's materia. Like, he wasn't getting turned into a toad or anything. But
Yeah.
Cloud's ribbon could do a lot of the same, especially against those fire, ice, and shock arrows.
Since both had multiple ways to counter each other's more magic-based moves, and both had incredible healing spells, this really came down to their baser abilities.
Like how Link dodging lasers put him at a tenth the speed of light, but Cloud kept up with Bahamut, who flew between planets in 12 seconds.
Since this looks like Neptune, and considering Gaia is a stand-in for Earth, the distance between them would be 4.3 billion kilometers. To travel that distance in 12 seconds means Bahamut Fury flew at least 1,200 times the speed of light.
So while Link was smart, had more experience, and has fought foes faster than him before, Cloud could literally run circles around him without him noticing.
Link's strength and power were nothing to scoff at, especially when scaled to Majora pulling the moon into a planet and destroying a continent. That would take an energy equivalent to over 60 exatons
Oh,
of
wow.
TNT. However, Cloud was strong enough to endure similar attacks and return the favor in a devastating way.
Like how he survived Sephiroth's supernova attack.
Guidebooks confirm that the supernova is a blast that destroys dimensional space. Technically, it occurs in another dimension where the entire solar system is annihilated, with Cloud standing right there.
It sounds crazy, but this means he can literally survive a sun exploding in his face. I mean, it really messed him up, but still, the goddamn sun! Link's never had to deal with something of that magnitude before.
The hero of Hyrule put up an admirable fight and could certainly win in a few different ways. But Cloud's speed, strength, and powerful limit breaks meant that, more often than not, his victory was assured.
Link tried
Yeah.
force, but against
At least they-
Cloud, he had no way out.
The winner is Cloud.
But yeah, at least they admit, like, yeah, Link's got such a wide arsenal of things that he could pretty easily overwhelm Cloud if given the chance. But more times than not, Cloud takes it. I can take that. I can agree with that. So,
Thanks for watching.
all right, what's next time? Well, other than DBX. If I saw that correctly, that was Batman. Again. Like, I know it's been a few seasons since his last appearance, which was against Black Panther. Don't you think 4 times is a bit too much? Now I can't even get hyped. Though, on the other hand, I think that was, like, the Hellbat suit, so I think they're just, literally going to, like, kind of do what they did for Link here and just composite literally everything Batman has ever done and accomplished, and, or I don't know. So, I mean, that was the Hellbat suit, I think it was, and to me, that can only, well, if it was just regular Batman, I'd say it would probably be Batman versus Moon Knight, but if they're including stuff like the Hellbat suit, I'm guessing that they're finally going to be doing Batman versus Iron Man. Is this just the season where we just bring back all of these characters? Because let's see. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna look up the Death Battle playlist and it's an 8 playlist. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, first we got Shadow. Then there was Shadow, Lex Luthor, and Doctor Doom. Then later on we got Link and Cloud. So that's 5 out of that's 5 characters out of out of the 16, which isn't too much, but at the same time, like, so many characters are being brought back, like and now Batman is number 6, and it's gonna be 7 if it's Iron Man. So yeah, yeah, but there are original death battles here with Yoda King versus King Mickey, and Heihachi versus Geese, Blake versus Mikasa, Iron Fist versus Poe, Steven Yeun versus Star, Butterfly. But yeah, you get what I mean, right? There's just seems to be just so many of them just 5 out of the 16 characters are returning, and yeah, and it's going to be 6 out of 18 next time, so or maybe even 7 out of 18 next time. But yeah, I think if this season keeps going like it is, it's going to be known as the season where a lot of battles were just bringing back other characters. So yeah, then again, this is season 8, aka the 10th anniversary season. So if you're gonna bring back some past fighters, I guess this could be the season, considering. But yeah, this season has not disappointed so far, except maybe with Blake versus Mikasa. But then again, that's just a personal thing. So yeah, but yeah, my boy Link may have lost, but dang it, but I can't argue with it. It's Cloud. I mean, I do like Cloud, but at the same time, I don't really have a personal connection to him, because I've never played Final Fantasy VII, or at least, I know what happens in it, basically, thanks to Mission Abridged and various other things, and Death Battle. But, yeah, but anyway, next time, it's gonna be Batman versus who knows, probably Iron Man. I mean, if they're including the Hellbat suit, there can't really be any other opponent. I mean, unless they're gonna do a wildly out of left field opponent for him. But yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.